And welcome back to Mario Superstar Baseball. We have another game. Jason on the left, Matty on the right. We got Diddy captain for Jason, and we got Bowser captain for Matty. Matty opted to go Boomer, and then ended up getting Bowser later on in the draft.
That's good.
Yeah. And we haven't seen Diddy captain much this season. We've seen him off camera, but we haven't seen him much. We haven't seen him much on camera unless it was a stip or something.
Jason started with an early DK, and then his personal 8th pick. So I guess I would make it like the 16th pick or whatever. His 8th pick was Diddy Kong, and at that moment he went, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this Diddy captain.
That gives so much more value to a player maybe just on the cusp of being in the meta, and this is why we like the Nolan draft.
Well, not the shit on Spencer immediately, but me and him were playing. I peeked my head and we were playing off camera, and the exact same fight here was Diddy Bowser, and I have Diddy 13-3 Bowser. So
really,
yep,
I got dirged,
and that's with Bowser homers.
Yeah.
Bowser hit
Spence
homers.
got dirged. Spence, how many did you commentate last week?
No.
Did you not?
This is
okay.
your booth debut, right?
So well, you guys saw Spencer in the playoffs last year. I think it was for 1 week because it was the week that you were playing.
Yeah.
In the booth, or
and he was in the booth.
It was
not
only
on
you for a skill.
Yeah, not on camera though. So this is Spencer.
Hi.
And he's gonna be a big up and comer season 7. At least I think so. Already adopted the meta pretty fast.
I can only improve.
You can only improve. There's nowhere to go but up.
I mean, I think it's possible to go down, but like you'd have to try.
Yeah.
We'd have to have someone else come into the club.
He'd be like, he'd have to be like BJ or Waluigi captain, anti-synergy draft, and then just swing at everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beauty of the Nolan draft. Is Waluigi captain is by far.
You know, the only time I could see him going down is if Zog just like shows up.
Yeah, 3 people have to like join and be better.
Yeah.
We do have a few people.
Wow, what a great hit! And Jason is having a nice 2-out rally with getting on guys on base. And what do you do here?
I mean, you pitch.
I pitched.
You don't walk in a freebie.
Well, you know, if he has a nice star hit, hit a home run. Yeah, yeah. With Kem, yeah.
I think he's
a star hit could hit it out with ease.
Matty just has a little bit of. Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, he went for it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm impressed.
Maybe he heard me. I don't know.
He may have heard.
Is that common knowledge that that star hit is good?
It is when there's Kem, because it boosts it and it can get over the wall. Yeah.
I heard them talking a few games ago about the possibility of the DK banana ball going over the wall. Has it ever been done? No, right?
It hit the top of the wall.
Yeah, but I don't think do you believe it can go over, or is that just a Nick belief?
I would have to test it with Kem, because I do believe that star hits actually are more beneficial. Is he going to get this throw?
No.
He's not.
Alright, and then I mean, like, I feel like you could probably walk with the burst open.
You know, the only thing I would change if I was him, I would put Diddy either to right field or move Bowser. But this is why you don't want to move.
Oh, is it super jump?
Wow,
Yeah.
what a catch!
Super jump.
And then a great arm too.
It is advanced to third.
Yeah, but I might move Bowser. I might move DK to second base only because you want that Diddy throw. You want that Kem from left field to second base.
So maybe you just
and he's not? Is he doing it? I don't want to coach. Oh, he's changing pitchers.
I agree. You know what? I agree with that move.
I think he's a better pitcher.
Plus an
or it's
emergency.
righty. Or it's righty.
Is that not normal?
No, he is righty, but maybe that's why he.
Oh, so good!
Wow, maybe that's why righty on righty. We'll have to see later on to see if he changes.
You think he's gonna do like some kind of sick monkey tag? Oh my god!
I swear they hit the ground. Wow.
You think Jason's going for some sick monkey tech? Like if the lefty you do Dixie and if the righty you do Diddy?
That would be awesome to see. I hope to see it.
I feel like we've never seen switch pitching before.
We haven't.
I really want to.
Joey's done it. Joey's done it a few times. I will say.
I've considered doing it when I have like, because one of my current team comps that I go for, not Peach, is back in like Mattering. Is if I get, and it happens often, getting Peach, Daisy, and Toads right on the same team. I've considered like jumping between the 3 of them and just convince the batter. I don't know what the glove situation for Peach and Daisy is. I don't know if they're both righties or lefties or different.
Not sure actually. I feel like
it's the best Dixie
that's
I've
a
ever
double.
seen in my life.
That's a double. That's far.
Damn, Dixie.
You got legs, and Jason hitting the ball, but he's doing it with 2 outs. That's the only.
Dude, Yoshi and the Captain Diddy.
He's got to get on him. If he
gets on here, we might see Jason.
Oh, we're seeing it. Lead. And you know what? He doesn't have Yoshi to negate it, which is usually we see the that's foul. Yeah, usually we see Yoshi in the opposite team of Diddy, and it's good to see that we don't have
that. Was I got Yoshi against Spencer earlier, and it was part of the reason every Diddy ball landed.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see if he switched Birdo into the outfield, but he never tried. But like, I think you have to do that.
Yeah. The reason why Yoshi's is so good is because one, it activates at the last second. It activates very, very quick. Whereas Birdo's, there's a little more. There's a little
I
lag
just
to
realized
it.
he's got both of them.
He's doing it. He's doing righty. Yep,
I-
he's
I-
doing lefty righty.
I'm pretty sure
Lefty, righty.
Jason has only pitched with monkeys this season as of this point on
Well, Jason
screen.
said we're early. We're early.
Stars on he used DK.
I'm gonna be honest. If this is the new meta,
Dude,
this could be one of the best things we've seen. The monkeys swapping the lefty righty because they both essentially are the same pitcher.
And I work for the princesses too.
And that ball is high.
Oh,
It is
so
far.
bugged.
Oh, he almost caught it.
Wow!
Wow, what a bomb, man. That's great. You want to see that.
Matty, I'm gonna give you a kiss.
Matty's like, yo, take the home run back. Take the home run back.
Andrew, take notes.
He's switching.
God.
I'm gonna say this is new meta, but I could see people getting very frustrated watching this. So leave it. If you are getting frustrated seeing this,
definitely drop your opinion.
drop your opinion on it. If you think it's fine and good tech for right now, then yeah,
I mean,
leave that as well.
I mean, that's why that that random ass mahogany thing, right? Like, it's not bad.
No,
It's not.
it's working.
I definitely think there's merit to where you want to have a righty lefty. So Noki has, if Noki hits that star to right field, it's not landing for a hit. It's gonna dive into the ground really, really low. So I think there you would have wanted to have maybe a lefty on lefty and jammed. It's easier to jam, I think, as a lefty on lefty
I
like
gotta tell
this.
you, as much as I hate seeing people switch positions, it like takes up so much time.
Yeah.
Do you know how happy I would be to see like some secret tech? Like
Right.
if this tech becomes real,
It makes me
and,
wonder, like,
the princesses and Daisy work under it. Like anything that pushes Peach's budget, like would make it so fun.
Yeah.
like, do I just negate the strategy by putting
Oh,
everyone
that's-
left?
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
The big suck.
And it's gonna lead off Bowser's next inning,
That's true.
which is what you want because Bowser would have had at least bases loaded up, or
But now it won't.
yeah, no, you won't. And this is. Let's just
I mean,
let's just be.
It's just-
He didn't do it. But
He's
he-
getting there
getting
though.
it.
Oh, quick throw!
No.
Oh,
It doesn't. Quick throw does not activate on ground balls.
oh really?
It does not. Yeah.
That's weird.
Almost very positive. It didn't activate there, and I've heard it before.
Oh,
That's a
that's
double play.
devastating.
Yeah, little devastating double play right there.
I actually thought he was gonna go for DK's banana, but at least he didn't do it for Diddy.
And I think the thing you're going to definitely see this season is everyone's pitching has really stepped up. It's they're understanding the strikes and they're throwing more balls. And I think, even, me, Matty, Gil, I think you're going to see a lot less runs being scored because we're just all getting better at this game. And Jason, we're seeing it. We're seeing the adjustments being made. We're seeing him pitch balls. And we're getting outs. We're getting star chances. We're going left. Now we're going to go righty on righty. Here we go.
I
Righty
don't
on
want to
righty.
claim that I started it, but I will say I'm seeing a lot more people pitch to Bowser and not hitting a home run every time.
Yeah.
Like,
I think if the base is open and you're okay with it, if you can give up the home run, see, it's 2-0, or
It's 1-0.
if he hits the home run, it's 2-0.
yeah,
right.
Because essentially,
Yoshi gets that.
Yeah, Yoshi gets that. Oh no!
Oh wow.
too
He didn't even need to
early.
use the tongue there either. He would
I
have
don't
just
know
got
why
the
he
base.
did. I think it might have been a misinput.
But the base is going to be open here. I personally would walk. I
walk.
would walk. I would force a star hit. And he's smart. He was okay with walking him out. He's making him swing. And now he gets up out of the
I've
cap.
actually been. I was talking to Aaron about never calling for a walk. Why did he turn back? I do not know.
He would have been out. Third.
I've never. Well, could you gotten first and third? Probably not.
He could have just got the out of third, and then it would
Oh,
the
gotcha.
run scoring position
Yeah,
would
you
have
kinda, like,
been
look
got it.
Because
back and
I'm
then-
wondering, like if there's merit in never calling for a walk. Just in your head, you've chosen to walk the one. Throw 4 balls.
Right.
Because if they're stupid, you know.
Right.
I can't wait for this.
This is awesome. And we're seeing it. We're seeing one of the best hitters. I'm gonna be honest. We're seeing one of the best hitters in this game. I'm not gonna just say in this club. One of the best hitters in this club.
I think
this game.
that Matty might be the best hitter in the club.
He might be the most consistent.
I think that you are the best of both worlds, but I think Nick is the best pitcher and Matty's the best hitter.
Yeah,
That would be
fair.
my shout.
That's
You're
fair.
top 3, well, minus Gil, who's just a fucking big bro.
Yeah.
Gil's like, I just hit with bad characters, and everyone's cool with it.
And pitch with them too, apparently.
I
can't believe he was
think
pitching with Toto
I think like you said, I'm best of both worlds, and I think my situational strategy with understanding the game, understanding what to do, when to use stars, and I think that's what kind of propels me. I don't think it's as much my tech. I think it's more of just my baseball brain.
Yeah. Have it real, man. If he's not, so Jason's pitching is insane.
Yes.
If his batting was a little better,
yeah.
I think it might be his game to lose right now.
I think it would be too. I think a good thing would have been. Now you hate to see it, but you know, this is the problem with Boo. It's that if someone knows how to really pitch a Boo, they could really just milk you for outside pitch. It just looks very uncomfortable because just too much wiggle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Daisy in the infield.
Yeah. She has. I think she has sliding catch.
Listen, she's not a bad choice. She's definitely not the bottom, but I'm just like, it's interesting, you know.
Yeah. That's Wow, what a great input.
Especially because I mean, it's Matty who had her in the field. Matty literally could have chosen to have. He got Bowser. He could have picked Dry Bones.
Yep.
Right.
And Dry Bones went undrafted.
I think Matty has my similar mindset to it. Is that if you're gonna have to throw out a Yoshi or Wario to negate hits, just pitch better, take the better hitter. Like that's the way I look at it.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I can't believe how well this is working.
Yeah. He's doing it and I think Matty is getting tilted.
Oh, for sure.
I think 100%.
I hear him.
I would love to see a camera.
Well, that's the season 8.
Yeah.
The whole thing we'll hopefully have is the double camera setup.
Yeah.
Now my question is,
Great Nokia.
like,
Nokia.
let's say you get to
Fantastic.
7 runs.
Okay.
Are they being charged to the person who gave up the 7th run, or is each pitcher that
No,
you're
each
switching
has
having
7.
an individual track? Wow.
Yeah. So
So
like
it
if
also
you
benefits if you have them both for
Right.
so like
Double
so
game,
let's say
basically.
so let's say you get the bases loaded, and let's say you throw Berto in,
Mhm.
and Berto gives up a grand slam. I'm almost very positive those 4 runs are credited to Berto.
Gosh.
Even though in real baseball, 3 of them would be credited
Right,
to the pitcher
previous
before.
pitcher, so
Yeah.
right, yeah.
And we have 5 stars right now. Both these teams are sitting on the stars, and we're going to see one right there. No, I don't know if I would have used it there, just because you have no one on, and you're not even guaranteed the hit.
Yeah, with Dixie up.
With Dixie up next,
But he
who's
didn't waste 2.
he wastes 2, which is fine. He's
Oh,
just
man.
he's just gonna milk this inside corner right now. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. I can't even pick up a pitching very good.
Yeah, man.
We're seeing-
Matty's not a bad pitcher by any stretch
No,
of the
he's good.
imagination. He's just his money comes from his batting.
He's batting. I
If
think
this
more.
game just comes down to a single mahogany thing.
Mhm.
I mean, I'd be over the moon, but I'd also be like, wow.
Yeah. I think the one thing you see with Matty, when the game isn't high scoring, he tends to not, because the other person has pitched very, very well.
Yeah, we're seeing some next level pitching for sure. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Maybe I was like, it's like having to lead off with Diddy, a little sad. But
5
What can you do?
5 hits, 6 hits, and he's gonna just keep fixing here,
Why wouldn't he? That's,
Yeah.
That's what he's been doing thus far.
and he's gonna get that.
Still
He's gonna get it.
working.
He's gonna get it.
He's getting it.
Now I don't know what. I think I'd walk here. This is what I would walk. There's an out. There's an out.
Not Jason.
You
Jason.
want you because then maybe he uses the Toadsworth star, and then maybe he gets a double play. Yeah, he's not throwing it. He's hoping it's fine.
He's doing exactly what
Yeah, he's
I was
fucking.
saying.
Yo.
He's a genius. I called it 2 seasons ago. So when Jason and Joey joined, I talked. Me and Nick sat down alone. I think he may have been there, but me and Nick were the ones that played Star Bet. I told him that Jason was going to be a standout. He said Joey was. I'm super happy that both of us have been right.
Both
Like this
both
is
are.
what this is the shit that I expected to see from Jason.
Big brain
It's
shit.
finally happening. We don't call it.
He's
brain.
landing it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
God, Toadsworth is good.
He's throwing it home. I don't know why he keeps playing.
Just in case. Alright.
This is you got it. You gotta walk here. You have to walk, and then you have to.
Do we know who
you-
he's after,
you-
man?
I'm not sure, but
Because hear me out.
your highest percent, your highest. Well, maybe do what you just did. Maybe just did. Throw the ball, hope you swing, because you need match to get a double play. That's what you're hoping. You waste a star, he gets a double play.
I was gonna say hope that you'd also.
He gets the white right here. Oh!
What's happening?
second.
Oh no!
Oh, smart.
He had it!
Just let it go. Just let it go. Genius.
He could have just tagged
That was
Toadsworth.
good. No, it was
Yeah.
fine though.
Yeah.
With what he did. And then
I walk here. I walk
just
here.
have to say it.
I'd walk here.
And that's
Make him use the 2 stars from Wario,
Mhm.
and then you have Yoshi in left field, in center field. But it's okay. He used it. It's first and second.
Jason's really bad.
And
He's best.
and I like to say I don't think we're rooting against Matty. We're rooting for Jason.
Yeah.
I don't care who
Oh, yeah,
I don't
no.
care who he's playing. I want to see up and comer
Oh,
do
dude,
what he's
Matty-
doing.
Matty's
All the time.
Matty's
I'm just
awesome.
saying, it's it's intriguing to see something that they haven't. If they, I mean, Jason did get an upset victory over Matty in the.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He has.
That hurt.
Yeah, I don't know how he missed that.
I don't think he was close enough when he acted.
I don't know why he dove for it.
I think he still had to dive for it, but I think he wasn't. I think when he pressed dive too early.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he would have had it at all. I think he was just trying to cut it off from scoring from third, but
Yeah,
he's gonna use 2 stars here. He's using 2
yeah.
stars without a doubt.
2 outs. I
I'm
use
scared
it.
of it.
Oh no, he didn't use it. Oh what? That ball looked like
Bro,
it hit the ground.
Puked. I was so ready for that to say fair, and I was gonna cry. But did he in the DK in the Birdo? It's pretty good.
Yeah, he has to get on. He has to get his captain on here. That's gonna be
Here you can drain all your
Nope,
stars.
it's gonna
Worth
be
it.
right.
Oh!
Oh
Wow.
The thing is,
It's a little hard to call with that ring always moving.
Yeah. Slap it here.
Slap it.
Birdo
Yeah,
star.
absolutely. Yeah, 100% agree. That's a shame.
Yeah. He's just not getting hits
But
with.
I think he's still egg.
I would.
he
It's a charge pitch egg. Eggy. No,
He didn't
no.
egg.
No. See, this is the things you still have to learn with
This is
playing
what-
this game.
this is
Is
what
situation. It's situational play.
Jason's amazing mound switching has got me
Yes.
giddy, but he needs play discipline. so-
Yes, play discipline and understanding when and when not to use stars, because you can use a star, get to second base, but if there's 2 outs, you still got to get a hit.
I'd still love to see him rip a fat dingling,
Yeah.
but
I think she's not gonna give him a pitch to hit. He's gonna jam.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
Alright, not bad, not bad. Crush it! Oh, okay. It's landing.
Is
Oh,
it?
no, it's not. Too slow. Too much loft,
A little
as you
too
would
much
say.
loft. Huh?
Jeez, man, this is... I mean, like, it's
This is
wild.
fun. Yeah.
I'm hyped.
I tend to like low scoring games, honestly. I feel like I'm consistently more like
As long as it's
every
like
moment
as long as
matters.
there's like a good reason for it to be long, so
Yeah.
low
Yeah.
scoring, you know?
right.
If it was just like 2 players sucking
Inept.
eggs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like this, we're seeing balls put in play. We're seeing star hits. We're seeing everything.
Well, with Jason, Jason's got a team that can put 3 runs up, no problem.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Great day, dude. Daisy's so good.
The only problem.
Jason's on base so
Yeah.
often.
The only problem I see with Jason's game is that he has too many guys with no stars or captains with double stars. That's the only problem. Wow, what a pitch!
That was a gross pitch.
And I think you're gonna see the exact same thing he did before. He's just gonna make it. He's gonna pitch to him, and he's gonna.
Yeah.
Matty's
That's
gonna
what
take
I
it.
mean, like, it's smart. Well, season's already out.
Oh,
Just
that he
like
could
it
have
was
ripped.
going for-
Yeah, that he could. But again, yeah, you just don't.
Right.
That's See, that's to me, that's dangerous. I thought there was a strike
Well,
too.
but he's also getting ahead. He's expecting it to go, oh,
Yep.
Right.
you might get a free strike, you might get a free
Right.
second
Yep.
strike, and then
Yep.
all of a sudden,
Yep.
oh no.
Now you're swinging at a ball just to
Yeah,
yeah,
and
strike
now it's
out.
like, oh geez, I don't want to get struck out yet. That's a DK catch. Oh.
This is we're seeing it. We're seeing it again. His stars is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. It doesn't get caught.
I still to this day like the Discord when they're like Toadsworth isn't that good. Y'all are just all bad at hitting against him.
Watch him.
Isn't there some like logic to if we all can't do it, then he's
Yeah.
good?
The people
Like
that are
you're
playing.
telling me 20 something people just like
Just can't feel toast.
yeah, there's like we're all 20 of us. I mean there's like 14 of us, but still like
and a secondary league that took stats and also had Toadsworth as. And that ball has set its course. Nina Pinta Santa Maria!
That
A
was-
3-run homer for Boomerang Bro! And Matty making his lead 7.
that was a shame. That was the dingest of dongs.
Wow.
Like
Matty needed that.
That broke the game one.
That
Yeah,
broke the
I'm
game, and
buying-
he's not even switching at this point.
yeah, he's saying like he knows.
He's
I've been
Listen,
working on home run calls.
Jason could.
I have them ready if you-
little I'm
Oh,
Tap
yeah,
me on the
next
shoulder,
one.
giving
I'm
you-
ready.
Next
You got the
homer,
next one.
Dead silence from us.
Mahogany Dicker, I'm ready for it.
Part 2.
Just don't accidentally spoil it on a run that doesn't go over the wall, you know. Oh boy, that's a good hit, but it ain't going over.
That's beautiful.
great.
That's a great hit.
been
And
lagging
he's
a
got to
few-
throw to
he's been
DK.
lagging a
We're
lot
gonna have
recently.
laser.
Laser not required.
You know the only thing I gotta say though
Fireball.
is if if Jason doesn't score,
No fireball, just a
Yeah,
nail.
no fireball. I would have fireballed
I
him.
also would fireball.
But I think, you know what, he's looking at it like he's got 7 runs.
Yeah.
His single brings in 2 anyway,
Mhm.
and he has the stars just in case.
Right. He does come back.
Yeah.
Would that now be the biggest comeback?
Right.
Yeah, Jason
7
Jackson
runs
winning
would be-
this game would be the biggest comeback in
Yeah.
baseball history.
I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
The current record holder is Dennis and Tommy. Both have 6. I don't think they were both 6-0, but they both came back from 6-run deficits.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy's was 6-0. I think yours was 7-1.
You know, I played Matty in an off-camera game once at Tommy's house, middle of
Ooh,
season
jeez.
6, and he was beating me. I believe it was like 12-1 in the bottom of the 4th,
What happened?
and I came back to tie him. And we went to extras, and I lost.
Against Tommy?
No, against Matty.
Oh, I didn't know you could
It was like
lose to
middle
Tommy.
of no, maybe it's early. I think it was early season 6. Maybe it's the break between.
That's a shame you didn't
Yeah.
win that game. Though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was nuts.
I was saying over there that I'd love to see like in a few years, like the record for biggest comeback is like someone who was gonna get mercied and then they fought out of the mercy and won.
That would be
Like that'd be so cool.
nice.
The hardest part about that is that you're having to, if you're down by that many runs, that means the opponent scored that
Sick.
many runs so early in the game.
Yeah.
So you need a lot of it. Like I was
just,
down.
Like
Yeah, great hit.
we need like I don't get why me and Matty are the only ones that really praise Daisy. I've
just find
said it a million times. She is not as good of a pitcher as Peach, but her bat is it's
better.
nasty, dude.
Yeah.
Like
It's very consistent.
she's better. Her bat is better than some of the star hitters. Oh,
Someone had a vaccine appointment. That was a shot.
Hey.
That's number 1.
And we did an
Another one
extra
from the
good
back.
because these home runs have been hard to come by this game. The Toadsworth thing.
Toads were a thinger. Ball number 2.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
I made a meme of it was in the chat. It's me with the Infinity Gauntlet, and I have characters that shouldn't be hitting home runs that I've hit home runs with. I'm 2 Infinity runs away from snapping this club in half. I've gotten Peach, Daisy, Toadsworth, and Shy Guy. 2 more.
That's Lenny.
I would love for one of them to be Noki.
Sick.
Noki would be that.
I've said
That might be
listen,
3.
Whatever happens, happens. I would love for one to be Noki and one to be Monkey. That isn't TK. If those could be my last 2 Infinity Stones, it'd be really cool. But obviously, you know, if I slap one with like if somehow I have like Toadette or Monty and it just happens, it happens, you know?
And this is why we see a Nolan draft work because of this, right?
Right. Where?
Because you know what?
I mean, he has the dumb ball.
But you know what it is? In this situation, her star is worth 2.
Yeah,
It is worth 2.
It's worth 4 if it lands.
Yeah, it's worth. Yeah, it is. It really is. And Diddy was able to get the score position. DK, you don't need the star. You get 1st and 3rd, and her star is worth 2.
Good read on Jason.
Because there's not that many situations where you have to use Birdo's star.
And it lands, hopefully.
Nope.
Oh!
Without a doubt, we have seen Birdo's star thus far this season be absolutely horrid.
It's because Andrew was willing to bet his life on it.
Yeah. And we're walking
I don't blame him.
Into
Yeah.
King Boo?
into
King
KB
Boo was it
with
Chem?
chemistry.
KB and Petey have chem?
Oh, no.
How long has this been a chemistry partner? Then they add this to the game.
It's
KB and Petey? Huh?
Yeah, I'm not against it.
Alright. It's only making Jason's inevitable comeback even better.
yeah, right? And he can end this with 1 swing.
That is true. One
And-
bad swing.
And this is how I
garages
felt.
us.
This is how I felt like when I played Mike. I ended up mercying him off camera on the live stream, but it didn't feel like it. Like this game does not feel like it's a mercy.
Oh my god,
it doesn't
I've
at
never
all.
been more proud of Jason. in
Neither
my
have I.
life.
This is just this is what happens. You have a really good hitter. You give him a little bit of wiggle room, and the game's wide open because
Gorgeous hit.
he's conservative with the stars. He understands when to use them,
So you-
and he's not getting it to double plays.
You and Matty are both still swearing by red bag.
Yes. Yep.
Dude,
And,
these
man.
hits are
Yeah, it's gonna
insane.
it's gonna be a mercy right here. He's gonna use a Mario 2-star.
He's gonna finish
Nah,
with
I
4
think
stars
Jason's
if he
gonna get
does.
3 strikeouts in a row. It's fine. He's bringing back the deck because he has
Yeah.
to. Oh no, he's gonna do maybe use banana pitches. Oh, he's starless though. Doesn't
He's
that
starless.
egg?
Yeah, he's ending it right here. right here.
Burrow suck into a double play. That's it. Man, that is what
Hell
a
of a
game,
frick.
man.
It did not seem like a mercy.
Yeah, that was a much
That
better
was
game
1-0.
than the score
What going into
reflects.
the 6th inning?
Yeah,
5th inning?
that was why it came out of nowhere. Really, like what we said, Matty cracked it. He found
He's one of the best hitters. He's one of the best hitters in North America.
Oh, and there he is.
Yep.
Look at those pythons.
Yep. Who wants to answer questions?
I really do.
Okay, let's go.
I normally don't.
No,
but
no, 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 no.
I wanna.
Hey, on you.
We'll see you in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I've got our players, Jason and Matthew. I got questions. I don't think I can, based on what happened in this game and the stuff that me and Dash really said we wanted to ask, it's going to be a little back and forth because the main thing that we were going to ask about, Jason,
Yeah.
you kept switching between Diddy and Dixie based on the handedness of the batter at plate. Walk me through that.
So, I went for Dixie and Diddy. I switched Dixie to lefty pitching.
So that's not normal for her.
It's not, no. Normally they're both righties for throwing.
Okay.
But I switched Dixie so that they have the opposite handedness. I like doing the same sided for pitching. You can kind of like, you can start to stuff them inside and the last second dart back in, get that strike. Or you can just like pull it way far outside to make them chase for it. Which is pretty good, I think. It takes a little bit of time to go through the menus, but I don't know. I think I was doing it pretty quick, so yeah, it wasn't too bad. And I think it worked, honestly. I mean, you know, it was 10-0, but I think the pitching was definitely working.
And this is where I'm going to hop over to Matty. Matty, you were on the receiving end of this. What was it like?
Yeah. So this is for the viewers watching at home. If you go back to the first.
What else would it be for?
No.
The viewers watching at their friend's house.
If you go back to the first at bat, I'm completely lost against Dixie because no one really pitches with her. I don't think anyone.
It's
like
new.
that.
I think it started like in the playoffs last season.
Yeah. So I was a little thrown off with the motion, the lefty. Not many people go sidearm like that. You know. So it's a little odd. And I told Jason, like, the second pitch, I'm like, wow, I'm not used to it at all. So, like, the first couple pitches I swung at were just, I was lost. But, the switching was interesting. I don't know if it works for certain characters. Like, the righty, like, there are certain, this is in baseball, too. There are certain players that hit the same-sided pitcher better than they do the opposite, just because of how the ball comes in and everything. And how they swing, that they go the other way, stuff like that. But, like, it works against, like, I think it works against Boot pretty well, even though Boot can go the other way. But characters like Boomerang, where you want the ball to curve into your bat from a righty, that way you can hit it pretty much anywhere, is better than, I think, against the lefty. So it depends.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hop back to Jason. Jason, your team was like fairly stacked as far as like potential captains go. You had DK and you had Burrow.
Yeah.
Considered, at least before the season even started, basically if you had asked anyone in this club who was the best captain, you would have gotten one of those two as your answer.
Yeah.
You chose to go Diddy captain over both of them.
Did. Yeah.
Explain.
I mean, I think if anything, I would have picked Birdo captain instead of Diddy captain. But I wanted to test some stuff out. I think Diddy has potential to be a pretty good captain. I think his slap hits kind of booty cheeks on its own.
But the Nana.
And I also the Nana, and I had Yoshi.
Yeah,
so there was no
yeah,
Yoshi
yeah.
or Birdo in the outfield to deal with that. It, I think, landed once and then was caught. No, it landed twice, didn't it?
Yeah, there was one that was
just
almost
like at your
catch. It was
feet.
like a
Yeah,
fielded
it
area.
I
should
should
have
have
been a
called the
catch.
one.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
this was-
So 1 for 2. I think it worked out. I just wasn't really hitting a good part of my lineup. This might have been a batting lineup error. Every time Diddy was up, it was never really a great time to use the star swing, which was kind of unfortunate. Maybe pushing him back in the lineup would have been a better play. Again, you know, his bat is still pretty bad without the star, so
Yeah.
that might have helped a little bit.
I think that there's definitely something to be said about if your opponent picks first and they go Birdo or Bowser, which are probably the two most popular first pick options. Following it up with a DK Yoshi and then scooping up Diddy at the end and making captain. I think there's absolutely something for that.
Yeah.
With it overvalues his ball. Like DK, the cam is still there, and the Yoshi not being able to field it. I think that's like a perfect storm.
Yeah, no, I definitely do think it was You know, I think maybe Birdo Captain would have been better. Who knows, you know?
Yeah, the alternate universe where you pick them and tell us.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, last thing I just want to talk about. Oh, that's hopefully you remembered all that, because my question was going to be, Matty, you kind of cracked it open in the second half. Yeah. Was there something that Jason was doing that you picked up on, or were you just like you getting used to the Dixie pitcher? Like, what do you think caused you to really rip open the second half of that game?
Yeah, I think it's with anybody. I think it's like you get more comfortable as the game goes on against a certain pitcher. That's probably the negative of having a guy go so long into the game. Like sometimes switching it up is great because you know you don't get used to it. But then there's falls a certain point where I draft a lot of lefties. I don't know if it's like this character that I like or what, but there's a point in my lineup where I think it was like 7 or 8 lefties in a row. I think maybe 6 or 7 actually, but. So Dixie's in there for like multiple innings, so after a while it just starts to like kind of get the whole motion down. So probably, I mean, he did make the one dive with Diddy was a mistake, obviously, but happened. It cost him, I think, a run or 2.
Yeah.
Wario Homer was awesome.
Oh yeah, dude, I don't know if you heard me yell, and I loved it.
It was so solid.
Love seeing it.
And yeah, I mean.
Daisy batting out of her mind.
Yeah, 3 hits.
Yeah, Daisy did very well.
Me and Tyler love her, so I don't know.
I was telling the 2 that were in here with me, I was like, y'all are just, like, you landed like 4 hits or 3 hits, and like, they just like, were still talking about like whatever happened 2 innings ago. Yeah. And I was like, y'all are just like, she's like painting corner, it was insane, and no one was commenting on it.
And it's actually getting to a point where I can just pick her last now, because no one else uses her.
Yeah, unless playing me.
Yeah, right. Which is great, because then I can pick everyone else, and then just wait for Daisy, who I'm good with. So, I mean, it's definitely, you know, you gotta be comfortable with her, but, you know, it's, you know. But yeah, he said what I was gonna say, he said the one bad pitch he had was the boomer.
Yeah, the really, 3-run. Oh.
That broke open the game.
That was
7.
it, yeah.
Cracked it open mentally. We even noticed that right after that happened, like the next batter would have been you switching the monkeys, and you didn't do it.
I didn't. It was 2 outs, so I was like, it's whatever. Right. I can clean this up, but.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm now gonna fiddle with these buttons until I get the patron cards on screen. I think it's this one. This one. Nope. I think it's.
Oh, it's this.
You can do it.
Nope. I think it is.
Come on.
This one.
The patrons are getting inside. Hello.
Go back to the camera. Hi. Go back to the camera.
The camera.
Dude.
Camera.
Yeah. All patrons. Unlock
this one. Hey! Those are the patrons. If you guys want to become patrons and get this baseball card, only $1 to get a baseball card. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're coming at you hot and heavy with more games. Maybe one later today, depending on if this was a morning game or not. Maybe one, definitely one tomorrow. Get hype, get ready. And click that like button, leave a comment, share the video, post it on Twitter. Get your dogs spayed and neutered, and we'll catch you next time. Bye!
Peace.